Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. The topic of our today's video is fear of being judged, the core of social anxiety. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt like every single person was watching you? Like your posture feels awkward, your face feels strange, and even your breathing feels wrong. You start thinking, do I look weird? Did I say that wrong? What if they think I am boring, awkward, or stupid? And even when no one actually says anything, the fear does not go away. This is the fear of being judged. And for the people with social anxiety, this fear is not just a thought, it is the core of the entire struggle. In this video, we will break down why the fear of being judged feels so intense, where it actually comes from, how it silently controls your behavior, and most importantly, how to start loosening its grip. If you have ever felt like you are constantly under a spotlight, even when you are alone in the public, this video is for you. What does fear of being judged really mean? The fear of being judged is not about people actually judging you all the time. It is about believing that they are. It is the constant assumption that others are analyzing your words, criticizing your appearance, interpreting your silence, and forming negative opinions about you. Even neutral expressions feel threatening. A quiet room feels hostile. A small mistake feels humiliating. Your mind turns social situations into courtroom, and you are always the one on trial. Why this fear sits at the center of social anxiety? Social anxiety is not just shyness, it is not just nervousness. At its core, social anxiety is the belief if people see the real me, I will be rejected. Everything else, the sweating, the racing heart, the overthinking, comes after that belief. You are not afraid of people, you are afraid of their opinions. And even more than that, you are afraid of what those opinions would mean about you. The evolutionary root of the fear. This fear did not come from nowhere. Thousands of years ago, humans survived in groups. Being accepted meant safety, being rejected meant danger or even death. So the brain evolved to scan for social threats, monitor how others react, avoid behaviors that could lead to rejection. For someone with social anxiety, this survival system becomes overactive. Your brain treats a small laugh, a glance, a pause in the conversation as a sign of danger. Not because you are weak, but because your brain thinks it is protecting you. The inner voice that never stops judging you. Here is something important. People with social anxiety usually judge themselves far more harshly than anyone else ever could. That inner voice says things like, that was stupid, you embarrassed yourself, they definitely noticed, you should have stayed quiet. Over time, this voice becomes so loud that you start assuming others hear it too. But the truth is, most people are too busy thinking about themselves than to analyze you. Why small moments feel bigger than they are? A slight voice crack, a missed word, an awkward pause. To someone with social anxiety, these are forgettable moments. To someone with social anxiety, they feel like permanent evidence, proof of failure, a memory that replays for years. This happens because your brain links mistakes with social rejection. So even tiny imperfections feel dangerous. The invisible rule book you feel you must follow. Social anxiety creates invisible rules like don't say the wrong thing, don't be too quiet, don't be too loud, don't look nervous, don't make mistakes. And the problem is, these rules are impossible to follow perfectly. So no matter what you do, you feel like you failed. Avoidance, how fear secretly grows stronger. Avoidance feels like relief in the moment. You skip the event, you stay quiet, you leave early, and the anxiety goes down. But your brain learns avoidance worked, the situation was dangerous. So next time the fear grows bigger. Avoidance does not cure social anxiety, it feeds it. Why reassurance never feels enough. People may tell you no one is judging you, you are overthinking, just be confident. But reassurance does not last. Why? Because the fear is not logical, it's emotional. You are not asking, is this true? You are asking, what if it is? The shame layer under the fear. Under the fear of judgment is often shame. Not I did something wrong, but there is something wrong with me. This belief turns social situations into tests of worth, and when worth feels threatened, anxiety explodes. What people with social anxiety get wrong about judgment? Here is the truth most people never realize. Being judged is unavoidable. Everyone gets judged, confident people included. The difference is, confident people don't define themselves by those judgments. Social anxiety tells you judgment means danger. Reality says judgment is just opinion. Shifting from how do I look to what am I experiencing. One powerful shift is moving attention away from how you appear towards what you are feeling and doing. Instead of what do they think of me, ask what do I think about this moment. This slowly breaks the spotlight effect. You are not your anxiety. Social anxiety convinces you that fear is your identity. But anxiety is a state, not a personality. You are not broken, you are not weak, you are not failing at being human. You are someone whose nervous system learned fear too well. And anything that can be learned can be unlearned. If you fear being judged, it does not mean you are inferior. It means you care deeply about connection. And that sensitivity, when understood, can become strength. You don't need to eliminate fear completely, you just need to stop letting it decide who you are allowed to be. And the moment you realize, I can be judged and still be okay, is the moment social anxiety begins to lose its power. If this video made you feel understood, you are not alone and you never were. Like the video if it helped. Subscribe if you want more psychology-based content on social anxiety. And remember, you don't need permission to exist even when your voice shakes.